Hey guys, Kim here. So today I'm going to do another full day of food, and I'm going to do something a little bit different. Kind of got this idea from Travis S., so shout out to him, where he did a day of like childhood favorite foods, and I'm not going to do that today. I might do that at some point, but I am going to do a theme day just to kind of mix it up a little bit, make it a little bit more interesting, and today is going to be peanut butter day. So I don't know anyone that doesn't love peanut butter unless you're allergic to it, and in that case I'm really sorry. But I love pretty much anything peanut butter flavored or anything that you put peanut butter on. So that's kind of going to be the theme of the day. And to start that off, I'm going to have a Pro Max. This is the low sugar peanut butter cookie dough. So here, I'll show you what it looks like. I'm sure you're curious. I already took a couple bites. But it is like covered in a, I don't know, peanut butter coating kind of. And then it's just like a soft cookie dough type texture in the middle, and it's actually really good. I wasn't a huge fan of some of the Pro Max low sugar bars, but this one is really good. It's a teeny tiny bit dry, but the flavor is great and it tastes like peanut butter, and I'm gonna enjoy it. So the whole bar is 240 calories, 7 fat, 34 carb, 18 protein, and there is still 9 grams of sugar, so it's not like, yeah, it's not called low sugar, it's called lower sugar. So they're not lying. It is lower sugar than the other bars, and it's good. So anyways, I'm going to eat that. I just finished up at the gym where I did my hour swim. It was wonderful, although I slept in, and you guys know me, I'm a morning person, but I just started a new part-time job 3 days a week where I get up at 3 a.m. Yes, 3 a.m. I'll tell you more about that another day maybe. But today I'm off, so it's only, I do that 3 days a week, my other job 1 day a week, and then I'm off on Wednesdays today. So I slept in, it's already almost noon, and that's the first thing I'm eating. I'm starving, but I do have to go to the grocery store real quick just to pick up one thing. One thing is all I'm gonna get. That's probably a lie. I am so guilty of going to the store for one thing, and I just can't help myself. I always have to like browse the aisles to see if they have any new fun snacks. And I usually find something that I need to buy, and it never ends up being one thing. So all I need is fat-free cheese singles. I know it's not real cheese. Go ahead and tell me, buy real cheese, but cheese I like. And that's all I need, and I'm going to try really hard to not buy anything else, but I have a feeling that probably won't happen. So I'm going to go to the grocery store. Maybe I'll see you there, maybe I'll see you at home. Okay, so the first mistake I made was actually even getting a basket, because I shouldn't need a basket for cheese, but I got one anyways. And of course I couldn't help but come to the snack aisle where they have Chex Mix on sale 2 for $5. And I just finished my bag last night, so I'm gonna get some. And I'm gonna get my favorite, which is, do they have it? Yeah, the sweet and salty honey nut. It is delicious, and since it's 2 for $5, I'm gonna get 2. Alright, so I know I'm not doing the childhood favorite food today, but when I do, you better believe that I will be eating some of these frosted animal cookies. I used to love those, the pink and white ones, as a kid. Of course, they're on sale, but actually all these delicious cookies are on sale. I'm going to resist the urge to buy any, and I will come back when I do the childhood day of eating. Okay, again, something I do not need, but can't pass up that price. You guys know me and my syrup, and this is, in my opinion, the best kind. So went ahead and got 5 of those, even though I think I have 2 at home already, but once again, can't pass up that price. So lots of sugar-free syrup to put on everything. And finally, what I actually came for, fat-free American singles. So I didn't do too bad, just a Chex Mix, syrup, and the one thing I came for, the cheese. Alright, so while that protein bar was delicious, I am still starving, and sorry, this is my biggest pet peeve when I watch other people's videos and their cabinets are open. I don't know, it just kind of bothers me. I want to like shut that cabinet. Anyways, that was my cabinet open. What was I saying? So I'm starving. I am going to make some waffles, because waffles are delicious, and it's kind of sort of breakfast time, at least breakfast for me, because I didn't really have breakfast yet. So I'm going to make some peanut butter waffles, of course. I'm going to use my favorite flapjacked pancake slash waffle mix, and this is just the buttermilk. I'm going to add to that some PB2, and then I'm going to top it off with something super special. Alright, so that is what I would call waffle perfection. Pretty much perfectly round, looks amazing, smells amazing. I did put some sugar-free syrup on it. I was going to do peanut butter, but I figured I'm doing lots of peanut butter today, and you guys know how I love my syrup. And to top it off, what better than some Reese's Pieces. So sticking with the peanut butter theme, I'm going to try to make this look all pretty because of course I'm going to have to go Instagram it before I eat it. And which, by the way, if you guys don't follow me on Instagram, you absolutely should, because I post lots of fun food and recipes and giveaways and that sort of thing. So I'd say that is going to be one delicious peanut butter protein waffle. So I'm going to go take some pictures of this and then enjoy it while it's still nice and warm. Alright, so that was quite possibly the best waffle I ever made. Not the best waffle I ever had, because sometimes you go to those like crazy breakfast places and they have the big waffles with all the toppings and the ice cream and the strawberries and the whipped cream and all that, but it was the best waffle that I ever made because the Reese's Pieces got like all melty and delicious, and the syrup was sweet, and the waffle was soft and fluffy and peanut buttery, and it was quite good. But now I'm going to have, I guess this would be like breakfast number 3. I don't know, it's like 3 o'clock. Lunch, breakfast, I don't know, but it's breakfast food. So I'm going to have these muffins that I made, and I made them like 2 or 3 weeks ago and then had them frozen. So I'm going to see how good my stuff really is when it defrosts, which, I mean, I make stuff frozen all the time, but I don't think I've actually ever froze these before. And what these are peanut butter and jelly protein muffins. So I used MTS peanut butter fluff, a little bit of PB2, pumpkin, egg, a bunch of other random stuff, and some sugar-free jelly. And the whole recipe is on my blog, so check that out. But, oh, they smell delicious. I haven't made these in like so long, so let's see if they're still as good as I remember. Those are really, really good. Probably should have put more jelly. I think next time I need more jelly, like so there's more inside, so when you bite inside, like jelly oozes out. But those are delicious, so I'm gonna eat all 6 of them and catch up on a little bit of the YouTubes. So looks like I got some Travis S. Ooh, Travis S gets 2 shout outs today. And Josie, 2 of my favorite YouTubers. And I'm watching all of the footage still from the Arnold, everyone posting videos. It was so much fun. Hope I can get to go next year. But anyways, I'm gonna go eat, watch videos, see you in a bit. Alright, so I am hungry again, and this is probably gonna be the healthiest snack of the day. I know I've mentioned before that lately fruits and vegetables don't really agree with me, or actually don't really agree with baby is what I should say, but I still try to get in at least 4 servings, so like 2 fruits and 2 vegetables a day. And I found that what is easiest for me to eat is carrots and apples. And I can also do bananas, so I do a lot of those, but mainly carrots and apples. So here I have about 2.5 servings of just raw baby carrots, 2 apples cut up, and then sticking with the theme, I have peanut butter, and I'm going to dip both in there. And I know a lot of people do apples and peanut butter, and I don't think as many people do carrots and peanut butter, but trust me, it's delicious. I know it might seem kind of weird. I don't know. I was out with a friend recently and I busted out some apples, or not apples, I busted out some carrots and peanut butter, and she was like, "What are you doing?" And I let her try it and she was like, "Oh, well, that's delicious." So it's really good, trust me. So I'm gonna snack on that. That will be my fruits and veggies for the day. And then I'm also going to have this cookie, which I already ate half of, and where did I put the wrapper? I wanted to show you guys the wrapper because it's not just any normal cookie, and it's not a cookie that I baked myself. So this is from the cookie department. This is the Tough Cookie, and I've tried some of their other ones. They sent me some to do a review on, so there will be a full review, but they're really good. They basically taste like a cookie you would buy at a bakery. I actually let Jim try part of the oatmeal raisin one, and he was like, "Yeah, you could have told me that your mom made these and I would have believed you." which, by the way, if you don't know, my parents own a cookie bakery, so they make gourmet cookies. Don't tell my mom I said that, though, that these are as good as hers. They're not as good as hers, but they are pretty good. So it's just 190 calories, 9 fat, 23 carb, 5 grams of protein. And like each cookie has a different function, I guess you'd say. So this one is the protein cookie. There was a chocolate cherry one, which was like a probiotic one, a ginger one that was like a detox one, and I forget what the other ones are, but they're really good. Give them a try. They taste delicious, and that is what I'm going to be having. So just my fruit, veggies, peanut butter. This dinner is dinner time. It's about 5:30, almost 6 o'clock now, and a day of peanut butter would not be complete without, what do you think? What do I need to have? Comment down below. I'll give you 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you guessed peanut butter and jelly sandwich, then you would be correct. So yes, can't go a peanut butter day without a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. So I'm just going to use this light wheat bread, and I am just going to use PB2 since I had all that peanut butter with the carrots and apples earlier, and all the Reese's Pieces, so my fat's probably high enough. And then this is my absolute favorite sugar-free jelly. It's blackberry. I think I got it at Walmart. And here I have my PB2 mixed up. So we're going to go ahead and assemble the sandwich. So 2 pieces of bread. And I am a person that actually really enjoys the crust of bread, or I even like the end piece, which we always call this end piece the heel. I don't know what you guys call it, but I like that piece, and I like the crust on my sandwich as well. I didn't when I was a kid, but now I do. So 2 pieces of bread, PB2. I was actually just thinking earlier that it would be such a catastrophe if the baby ends up being allergic to peanut butter, or like one of those kids that like can't even touch it, or they like die. And that would probably be one of the worst things ever. Obviously not one of the worst things ever. A lot more worse things could happen, but that would be pretty awful. Like if you couldn't have peanut butter in the house, I don't know what I would do. Have to like quarantine myself every time I wanted to eat peanut butter, because I don't know if I could give it up. That would be rough. All right, spread it nice and evenly. And then, like I mentioned in my video before you stick the knife in the jelly, you have to wipe it off, because nobody wants crusty peanut butter in the jelly. Oh, it's a new jar. Oh, muscles, there we go. I love that sound when a jar like pops open. And I like a good bit of jelly. There we go. Spread that on. That looks beautiful. And you have to put peanut butter on both sides, otherwise the jelly will make the bread soggy and it will not be good. Smush it together. And there we have it. Beautiful peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Let's do the little taste test. I don't know, do you go in from the side or do you go into the corner? The corner doesn't usually have as much goodness. There, I see some jelly peeking out. We'll go for that bite. There's just nothing better than a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I'm pretty sure I could like live on those and be okay with it. As I say that, I'm getting peanut butter all over my camera. Messy. So yeah, I'm gonna have that. And I'm also gonna have, to go with it, what would be more perfect than a peanut butter and jelly Quest bar, which I am gonna cut up. I'm not gonna bake it, but I'm just gonna like cut it up in little pieces, which I've been doing a lot lately. It lasts longer that way, and it's more of like a fun little snack. So peanut butter jelly sandwich, peanut butter jelly Quest bar, happy peanut butter day. So it is time for the last snack of the day, and that pretty much always involves a giant bowl of carbs. In this case, it's going to be some peanut butter carbs. So what I have is 3 servings of peanut butter filled pretzels. These are amazing. So I'm going to eat all of these. I'll show you what they look like inside. They're not like creamy peanut butter inside, which I wish it was more like a Reese's peanut butter kind of creaminess, but let me show you. It just broke apart. So yeah, see, it's more just like a, you can actually take out the piece of peanut butter. It's kind of lame. Like that's the peanut butter inside. But if you just pop the whole thing in your mouth, it's good. So they also have ones that are covered in chocolate, which are even more amazing, but I don't have any, so I'm gonna have these. And look at this little sneaker. What do you think you're doing? She smells peanut butter. She already got one because I dropped them on the floor. But you're not getting any more, Sadie. Sorry. Anywho, I'm going to eat these peanut butter pretzels, and I think Jim and I are actually gonna play a little, there it is, Yahtzee. Favorite board game ever. Although he's been beating me a lot lately. Hey, Sadie. She's trying to get my food again. So we're gonna play some Yahtzee, eat some peanut butter pretzels, and that's gonna be it. So let me know if you guys like this video. Please comment down below, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, share it, all that good stuff. And thank you for watching. I will see you next time.